The way they're constructed don't seem to be overly coordinated. Often Swoosh isn't with the rest of the team when he needs to be, or vice versa. This one looks a lot better though. Unco's down to start off the fight here. Kariva's also going to be cut down. This time Tvik, Logix and Swoosh get in the same place at the same time. But Agility's might have something to say about this. Zebasai's down. Swoosh goes down to the Dragonblade, but Agility's now lacks support on this point. Soon and Fate are nearby. Now they can't back away. So Envy moves up onto the point first. He's desuited very early on there. Logix has been involved in a lot of these kills so far. And there it is, they've got it. And also, the Valiant are now caught out in the open. This could be dangerous. This could be where they turn this into a quick snowball, Matt.
Oh, they do lose Swoosh.
On his face, but you know he's being frustrated by that one. Logix's pulse bomb falls a little bit short, and now Fate's going to get a primal rage. Agility's another blade. So far, they've been good this game, and this one it's no different. He's already found two, and both supports have fallen to his hands.
And Tvik is building up towards that Dragon Blade rather quickly, as you know, the rest of these kills will come down in favor of the Valiant. He did make some good progress, though, there for the Mayhem on point B. Look, they're going to have or the healing. You're going to try and just speed everybody up to the high ground.
Oh, that's really nice from Soon. Managed to keep that crosshair over Tvik for so much of that fight, despite the fact that he was moving rather erratically. He has a bit of backup and needs to double blink, triple blink back. Gets some healing from Kareem. Gives a bit of point time over, and Logix just finishes him off in one go. That could be the opening, but Manaton's getting chucked down by Agilities in the corner this entire time. This forces Mana into a bit of a self-destruct, but Fate's down. This is going to be the opening. Tvik has the perfect setup here on the high ground with a tactical visor. It doesn't get any simpler than that. Nice work from the Florida Mayhem.
Logix and Manaton in Tvik alive here as you're going to get some reinforcements coming off the spawn. The Mayhem are going to try and fight them.
It's a bit sloppy. They allow Manaton to get his resuit back. It doesn't really account for too much in the grand scheme of things, but it does allow the Valiant to get stalled out a little bit longer. You can see Zupa and Zebo trying to push in. Tvik there as well with the reflect agility, just biding his time, and a slash to the jugular. And Tvik is down. We'll see. But no one's really there. Jumps in front, and look at Swoosh get in between the Valiant and the point. Great play from him. Agility's just forced out of position. He does get the DC on Manaton. That's all he's going to have. The Valiant are so scattered all over the place. Soon on the low ground, looking pretty average. And Flake tries to throw himself into the point with a primal rage with the Mayhem.
Using that sound barrier to give Tvik the extra shields to use his own attack visor, but he holds onto it, and you see, oh, fantastic, right around the corner, connects with two.
He didn't even really look, did he? He just kind of had a feel issue with the Valiant and you know, forced their hand. Now it's going to be Agilities to come in with a tactical visor, but the bubble is kind of in his way. Zupa gets knocked around. Good combination with Fate there to make sure that they can't run or hide from Agilities.
But the Mayhem here can just kind of play for the point up to 93%. They can just try and force maybe another ult out, but will not be the case. It'll be the Valiant flipping the point.
But the Valiant is missing. He's out of base. He's AWOL. He's off now, just trying to get rid of Tvik, and they do get him. It's a one-for-one trade. So now the only tank for the Valiant isn't on the point. They have to come in together. So they pretty much give up control. They lose Soon now. Logix had so much room to work with because he had the tanks, and the Valiant did not. Envy getting desuited here and trying to make ends meet with a bunny blaster, but it won't happen. Zupa cleans him up. It's going to be the point going back to the Florida Mayhem. And the nick of time, they retake control. What a lovely save. Now he's challenging out Soon on the point here, and he does have a bit of backup there from Verbo, who's low himself. Logix wants Verbo, his Discord orb for a moment. He gets him with a quick slap there. The melee attack, get him across the line in terms of that damage. With Envy being down, it's going to be a close fight. Super, oh, Agility's coming in. Barrage, Manaton, and Zebasai are going to go down, and Agilities was just over on the other side of the point. Logix finds his pulse bomb kill map, but it might be too little too late. We'll have to see. Attempted resurrect here. That's ballsy! Real ballsy.
Somebody kill him.
He brought Fate back!
How is he still alive?
Laughing in the face of death, Matt. He just doesn't give a damn.
They finally got it. Self-destruct that comes up in the sky. It's going to force him out of the way. It's going to be Soon, though, opening things up with a big pulse bomb kill. Gets Logix extremely weak as well.
Soon does well to react and read into the fact that the Mayhem were about to get aggressive, but Logix escaped with a slither of health, and he comes back with a vengeance to find Fate and Agilities. Logix finding two. Soon now just trying to do the same, trying to lift his own weight as much as his opposition Tracer has been, and that's not too terrible. Zebasai has been fallen. Swoosh, 5 HP on Soon, but he's got a pulse bomb. He won't get a chance to use it in the Florida Mayhem. Got a couple players up on the point. It's just Envy against the world. The D-suit coming in now. Agilities is way too far away to get there into Florida Mayhem. They're going to go into half-time. But they are in a war of attrition. They're trying to wear the Los Angeles Valiant down with their superior bulk.
Yeah, and Agilities builds up a Riptire rather quickly. He's able to defect Zappis and take out Zebasai. That'll end the fight here. So, you know, they're just trying to stagger out Manaton. We'll pick up that.
From the pocket of Verbo, he gets knocked up, and now it is going to be the Transcendence used on the point. Agilities is going hunting now. It's going to be both Farahs in the air, but Tvik knows there's bigger fish to fry on the ground. And now that he has that barrage, it might be the time to go! What a beautiful air shot on Unco. Juggles him like he was a cloud balls, and that's going to be Agility to fall here. He actually takes himself down, and Tvik
reason. Yeah, it's going to be that Transcendence that comes in from Zupe, just trying to keep everybody up as Fatal use Primal Rage. Zap is here with a self-destruct. They're going to get Envy back in. Soon is still lurking here as well. This one's definitely not over.
Self-destruct going up, you're down right, Matt. Zupe going down here. That self-destruct getting very little value. Could be problematic for the Florida Mayhem. They're trying to push back in with that lack of mobility. That's a big Akshon though. Soon's knocked to the ground. Verbo also on his rear end. And now Envy needs to try and make ends meet with his own self-destruct. Can he stall? Agility's found Zappa's got the D-suit and the kill, and Tvik fell to Unco. The Zenyatta stepping forward. The Los Angeles stand proud. Wings out. Full hold on the first point of Hollywood. That's her at this stage, and Agility seems to get away with it there. The Transcendence healing is just going to help fade that tire. Really doesn't amount to too much, and that's a barrage inside the cafe. Clearly the man wasn't happy with his latte. He asked for soy milk. And now we'll find two. Soon with the rip tire. Zephyr side down. Never get between a millennial and his warm beverage. And that'll be it. The Los Angeles Valiant should be able to take this point. And that would be the map. That will be their comeback here. Zupe has a stand and face of music, but it's not the kind of tune he's into. From the side room, it is going to be an attempt to retake.
You saw the effects. That scatter arrow almost takes him out around the corner, gets him down to a little bit below half HP. These double snipers really causing the Valiant a ton of trouble.
Yeah, the Valiant aren't sure who to go for here, and they want to access the backline. But see, Tvik and Logix are standing even further back than their supports are. Notice Tvik's positioning here. So the Valiant are conflicted. If they try and dive on the Mayhem supports, they're still going to be subject to the covering fire of the snipers to that pulse spot.
And that's a 1v1 that Logix wins against Soon, and he's going to be able to take out Verbo in Karib there. Didn't expect him to hit that shot onto Karib, but Soon keeps pushing up close to Logix, and Logix just kind of flicks onto him. Able to hit these headshots as Unco is going to get caught out, had that Transcendence, but he's all alone, probably trying to hide there. Potentially, you know, his teammates get on the payload, comes out of nowhere, but that should be it, man. The right way. Again, Logix is going to be jumped on. You can see that Fate gets himself into the cookie jar, but Swoosh has done the same thing on the other side, Matt. He's got rid of Unco. Fate's gone down, so the dive has been shut down from the Valiant. There might be an opening here. The Mayhem are barreling forward at a rate of knots, and Unco's missing. Karib has to go hero mode here. Zupe down, cleans him up, and that'll be tough for the Mayhem to even so much as get back to the payload in time. Tvik got rocket punched on the top left area. Envy's having a bit of fun now with his doofus, getting up in there, gets his hands dirty, literally and figuratively. And that will be it in overtime. There's no way the Mayhem are getting there. And they will be held during that fight. So maybe that's why they didn't kind of push a little bit further up. They didn't have the luxury of that defense matrix. A flashbang on Manatin after a hook comes through. He will get debacked and finished off there by Karib.
Also needs to be careful there. A couple more orbs and all half his number. He does get a bit of healing towards the end there, and because his Zupe is just trying to force, being forced towards Manatin here, and Tvik doesn't want to get too close. Deadeye being channeled. Soon holding it, doesn't find anything from it, has to cancel. And now he's going to be able to find Manatin. So Logix here, again with his pulse bomb down, he can harass Envy. He's actually already used Take a Breather, so a bit of extra damage here. That'll get the job done. What more to find though? He's quite just
EMPs that he's not exactly farming it rather quickly. As I don't know how Logix hits him. As you see, you know, a little frustration sitting there with Karib.
Yeah, Swoosh now. He's going to give them a bit of a raz. He's nothing but a walking tin can when he's hacked.
And they get a evac right away as Swoosh can use Primal Rage, knocking players off the side.
You love to see it, Matt. King of the Jungle's back. Swoosh there. I know today he had his beard manicured. What is this heal? They've got to use his healing as much as they possibly can. He does think of the stick onto us. Swoosh! Off the map! He must have had a jump pack left. He must have already used it and just get knocked off. That beautiful stuff from Fate. And the Valiant break through. Just when it looked like they'd be ground to a screeching halt, they managed to... Will lose Los Angeles, the map and series. They have to stick to the payload, but Fate is down. The Valkyrie being used, there's so much healing there. Manatin desuited Unco, trying to pursue Logix and was punished for it. He lost his life in the process. Both supports are missing now for the Los Angeles Valiant, and that is it! There was a glint of hope. And a glint of possibility of capitulation for the Mayhem. But Matt, they finished the series.
Our website at actionesports.com to stay up to date on the latest matches, highlights, and more. From scores, match history, and specific game info, we've got you covered for all things Overwatch esports. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out our channel for more action-packed content. Also, like and share this video, and click the subscribe button to join our notification squad. Thanks for watching.